Right, here we go with the model I've been looking forward to putting together, and that is our Loonboss. So, I do love a good goblin. I know it's not technically. I know I don't think they call them goblin. I don't care. It's a goblin. I love it. He's got his cool bad moon head on and everything. Right, let's start building up this guy. So, starting off with 1 and 2 being slaves to convention. Which actually in some ways is a bit weird for Games Workshop because sometimes they'll start all over the place, so it's actually quite interesting to have things going in an order. Now, I think this guy's head is going to be a nightmare to paint because it goes and gets sealed up. If you're one of those people who has to do the eyes on a model, you're going to have a nightmare. So let's start getting this tidied up now. It's got quite a lot of curves to it, to be quite honest, but I'm alright with that. I've got my tool to help me out along the way. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to be spiking myself on this model a bit. Because for those of you who've watched my one doing the Orc Shaman, which was another model I was absolutely loving to do, because I love the Swamp Caller Shaman, I love Orc Shamans, Orc Shamans, whatever, Orcs. I completely dug my thumb right into a horrible spike on that thing. It really was a bad dig. Right, okay, how the hey do you get this head in? Oh, right, so you got a kind of, is it weird? You got to like loop the ear into that, like that, yeah, and then you can see his head. Okay, so a little bit of glue. Drying out again. The thing is, I got this floristry wire at Hobbycraft a while ago. And it's great for unclogging this. It's also good for making like fences and other weird things, but it's also good for this. Now, popping over, getting number 3 to seal this guy into his helmet. And whoever designed this miniature, well, I know they tend to start off as artists' interpretations. Still, from original artwork up to crafting of this model, they really hit the spot on this design. I love it. Now, let's get this tidied up here. Doesn't seem to want to stick. I just have to hold him tight while he dries. Okay, now number 4. Right, let's see if I can settle this in. So he's got one foot kind of, the look of it, kind of lurching forward. I think that's because he's on a rock, so he's kind of standing upwards, isn't he? Stepping upwards. And number 5, the other leg. Number 6, which is one of the arms. Okay, nice little pop into there. It's quite a cool little model. I wonder where they're going to take the Gloomspire Gits when the new Warhammer Old World comes out, because the Night Goblins are a big faction in Old Hammer. Let me have a look here. Number 7. So the Gloomspite Gits are a crossover between the two. They kind of, the models are pretty much interchangeable. I suspect that's why we've got the base sizes that we're going to get, oddly enough. The actual base sizes will allow, as far as I can tell, you to take your Age of Sigmar things and pop them in a square circular to square rank up converter. That's what I'm looking at. And the alternative is that they do like what they've done with the militia and the Free City militia, there we go, and start to replace the Night Goblins in the Gloomspire Gits with something new, which might be something that they do. I'm just intrigued about how they're going to deal with those crossover miniatures like the Aurochs, the Savage Aurochs, and the Gloomspite Gits, who basically are Night Goblins in their appearance. There's no differentiation between the models. Right, 8 and 9 need popping out. So I am looking at wondering how they're going to do that. Because to my mind, you know, they must have known for years now about the crossover coming. They must have known that, you know, you're going to end up with mix and match factions now. Maybe they consider the Cruel Boys to be distinct enough within the Age of Sigmar to be forgiven about the crossover ones, but they probably felt that the Empire, the Free City militia, was just the Empire range, and they needed that whole range to move across, so it made perfect sense to do that. So this is rear carapace armour. Bumper plate. There we go. Mushrooms. Fungus is everywhere. Right, now for the base. It was 10 and 11. Alright, and then he will step quite happily onto this part. And there we go, there's a Gloom Spike, a Loonboss as he's called, which I absolutely love. This motley cool. I can't wait to get him painted up. Okay, thanks very much for watching, and please like and subscribe. Ooh. And I will see you next time.